welcome to Sistas United. After these messages, we will be right back.
Don't y'all hate when somebody be like, how's your little business going? Like, it's big energy, big business.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's me, JD, JD's Man Cave. We're having a show for educated black men or educated black women. Y'all make sure y'all tune in on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock. See y'all there.
Join Pastor Jackson and friends as we rightly divide the word of truth. You can find My Gospel Soul on Facebook, Twitter, but you can also find me, Janice Jackson, on Facebook and Twitter as well. Now, to keep up with us, also on the Janice Jackson Ministries website. That's at www.janicejacksonministries.yolasite.com. And remember, with God, all things are possible.
Holding on, JSpeaks. You better believe I'm holding on, Queen JSpeaks. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. This is Queen Jack Music. I hope you love it. Make sure you check me out on SoundCloud. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on.
Welcome to the show. It's none other than your host, Queenie. Listen, I got a good show for you tonight. I am very, very excited about all right. I'm very excited about our guest tonight. And we have two guests coming on tonight. So until then, let's talk about some things that's coming up with Sistas United. We are going to be shooting from the Wacky Crack Shop on Cullen. We also got some live shows that we're going to be doing, adding a studio audience. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied tonight, but anyway. So this show tonight is very near and dear to me. I'm looking to hear some good information. I'm excited about the movie Love Shouldn't Hurt. Oh, that's the truth. There's so much in that title. So I can't wait to tell. We're going to be talking to the director, Cheryl Latham, tonight, and Jerome Covington. JSpeaks is going to be in the house tonight. So I want you to make sure you share this show. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitter. So if you want to go there and check that out, please do. Please do. Sistas United is a show about uniting women for the purpose to empower, to inspire, and to encourage. So I hope that you get something out of the show, that good information. Like tonight, hopefully we'll be talking about domestic violence. We'll be talking about Speak Out. Okay. Speak Out, I've been following. They don't know, but I've been following on Instagram or Facebook. Keeping up with JSpeaks is just another adventure. So I'm very excited about having him on the show tonight. last week's show was very, very good. We had Lynette Hale. Oh my God, y'all, I'm so tired. We had Lynette Hale, and let me tell y'all, she gave out so much information. I'm still on overload from that show. If you did not catch that show, I need you to backtrack, go on the Sistas United page or in the group and check it out. Please listen. Please be encouraged. She talked about being successful, and she talked about how she started off by herself. Okay. One woman situation. Look, her house was the storehouse, and it just really encourages you to stay faithful, to stay committed, regardless of how many people you have on your team, regardless of how many people turn their back on you, regardless of support system from other people. You have to be your own support system. You have to believe in the vision yourself and make sure that you keep pushing, because who did God give the vision to? He gave it to you. So you got to make sure that you be faithful to what God has given you. It's been many times in my life with the things that God has called me to do, where I wanted to just, hey, just get out of the way, go to sleep somewhere and not be bothered. Dealing with different people that leave you, different people that reject you, different, situations, that don't work out. You think for your good and you want to throw in the towel. Oh, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Family, you want family to show up, family don't show up. That's not a negative thing. That's just God saying, I want to do this. I want the glory. And you have to just get in a place where you hold on to him. You hold on to his promises. You hold on to the vision that he's giving you. Write the vision, make it plain. And amen. Though it may not happen quick, it's going to happen. And you always have to have faith that whatever God gives you to do, it's going to happen. Okay? It's going to happen. I remember I started Heal the Land Crusades. God knew I was going to be a pastor in the church, but I started Heal the Land Crusades way back in 2004. In 2004, I'm trying to tell you, my God. And on a slab of concrete, me and my mother had a karaoke machine and and a couple of chairs. And we kept preaching. And today, you got to think about how many years that is from now. Today, I have my own building, my own church. But it was many times, y'all, I didn't look where it didn't look like it was going to work out, but God. So I want you to stay encouraged. And the things that you hear on Sistas United, I want you to take those things. If you can't use them right now, put them, put them on the shelf, put them in your pocketbook. Like my grandma used to say, put it in your pocketbook, because you're going to need it one day. You're going to need that extra push. You're going to need that extra word of encouragement to birth that vision out, And like I say, it ain't easy all the time. You want to say, God, did you really choose me to do this? But yes, he did. Yes, he did. Okay. So hold on. So we got our guests. See who we got. Oh, we got both. Amen. All right. My guests to the screen. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome.
Yes, I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about. What's up, Jay?
What up? What up? How y'all doing?
Doing fine. I always got to find a way to get you on this show, Jay. I do. I do. Now,
I really know.
So before we just get into all this goodness, we have Cheryl Latham, the director for Love Shouldn't Hurt. It really shouldn't. I'm so happy to be.
It really shouldn't. It's for real.
Really should. Talk to us a little bit. Introduce yourself, because they know JSpeaks. I got him on everything. We go. I got him on everything.
You have him on everything? Yes.
I try to get him on everything.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Cheryl. I'm Cheryl Latham. I'm the director, writer, producer for Love Shouldn't Hurt. I'm also the executive director and the CEO for Speak Out Now. It's a domestic violence awareness organization. And so the movie is basically from a play that was put together, and the play was supposed to be in a 3-part play. So we just what I just basically did was put everything together into a movie, and so that's how it came out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it started off in a play here in Houston.
Started off in a play. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how long did you, before the movie came about, how long did you work with the play before it transitioned into the movie?
The play we started in June of 2018, and so it was been like I would say 3-4 years in the making. One day I told I said I want to do a movie, and I want to do like a short film, and it actually being a big, large feature film. It's like a smaller version, it's like 45 minutes, and so 45 minutes to an hour. So this one is 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, I saw the preview on my Instagram and on my Facebook, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good." First of all, for JSpeaks to play that part, I was like, "No, not my. I don't have a brother, but you know it's boy." So JSpeaks, is this a part that you've been playing? But you were playing this in the play?
When the play originally started, no, I was actually in the role of the abused husband.
Okay.
Right.
And then it switched. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you did both sides of the coin. I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. Because I've seen some men being beat up. I've seen it. Oh my God. And then they justify it. They were like, they slap men all in the face, and come on. I was like, come on.
And then what's even worse against those men is the hateful words that woman says to that man. And those are unseen injuries.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but they're injuries nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Absolutely.
So on your journey to putting the movie together, because I love to talk to Black women and hear their journey to it, because a lot of people see the finished product, but they don't know the journey. You know, they think it's just gonna happen. We're gonna do a movie, and the next day it's on.
No, the journey was hard. The journey was challenging. I'll say challenging. The journey was very challenging because you have to have the right people, in the right spots, in the right position. Even though you think that someone fits that area, you have to always tweak it and say, well, let me try someone else. And it's usually someone that's within the play or either within your production that fits that spot. So the journey was very challenging, and also trusting the ones that are around you when it comes to business, managing business deals and what have you. Some things didn't work out the way we had expected, but God is good. And so it's done. So because there were some obstacles, there were some major obstacles that had transpired. But through all that, when I noticed that there was some obstacles, I prayed, and I just said, it was like, just don't touch it right now. Just hold on for a minute. So once I did that, and I said, okay, Lord, what do you want me to do next? Because everyone is asking about this production. So I feel that it needs to go out. Anytime you are dealing with a major topic like abuse, violence, and you're talking about manipulation and coercion and control, you're going to always have a setback somewhere because he doesn't want that message to come out. That's what I found out. He was trying to block the message because I was like, because when I saw it, I said, oh my God, this is going to be really compelling for a lot of people. to actually see the things that's taking place. I mean, someone could tell their story, but when you actually see it vividly and see all the dynamics of it, it's really crazy. During the filming of it, a lot of us got emotional, and we had to take several breaks. I mean, a lot of people broke down in tears, you know, and then some people were able to laugh through some of the funny parts, you know, but it was very touching because if your production crew is breaking down, I wonder how it's going to be on the 28th when everyone comes to the Matchbox and see it.
Yeah, because when I saw the preview, I was like, I think it was more like it was real. It wasn't, you could tell it wasn't you know, oh, I'm gonna just write this up, you know, or it was a script. It was just the preview is moving, because I was like, man, you know, even because you think about the verbal abuse, and you think about how we have accepted it for a long time, men and women, you know, and we think that you know, we are Christians and we think love covers everything and all this kind of stuff. And so it's a lot of people that are in abusive relationships, but think it's just the way a relationship is.
Right.
So I'm excited
about it. And it's not, we were not, I know without a shadow of doubt that God did not design us to be abused or mishandled or mistreated or talked down to. I know sometimes as human, we have a tendency of, you know, flipping off at the mouth, and then we don't apologize after we do the flipping. We just flip and walk away. So we have to learn how to go back and say, I'm sorry, because you just left someone hurt and damaged. You know what I'm saying? And those were, people say like sticks and stones will break my, but words will never harm me. That's a lie. Words will harm you, because the words stay up here and they marinate. And you start saying, am I really ugly? Am I really fat? Am I really this way? You know, it does. It sticks up here.
It does.
So
it does.
Yeah.
Jay, when you were playing that part, you know, I gotta get in here because I know you, and that's a whole nother.
Yeah, she had to. That was a struggle, man. She had to pull that out of me, like literally.
Yeah,
that was a hard role. That was a hard role for me to get into.
Yeah, because a lot of the people, a lot of the characters, because some of them was new. And I just want to say this, like I'm not going to say what part of the story. I would say 45 to 55% of the story is my story. Okay, is my personal story. So my personal story is in different areas of the whole thing. And so, and what I did was I was able to interview other people who were going through abuse as well. And so with that being said, I took some of their stories and put those in the storylines as well. And I am a believer. I am an ordained minister. And this is something I had to do. So forgive me, saints, if you're watching. I had to take some communion to write the story. So I locked my room. I locked myself in my bedroom. And I took the whole weekend. I took a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and wrote the whole thing out, you know, that whole weekend. And I said, if Tyler Perry could do it in a day or two, I know, God, you can help me in a weekend to get it done. Yeah. And so it was done. And, you know, I prayed over it, and I said, here's the script. Here's the the screenplay. And so let's knock it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then being your first time, I was getting frustrated because I was like, oh my God, what's taking so long? Because like one day was like almost 8-10 hours just to shoot. And I said, I'm ready to go. And they said, no, that's not go. I said, I can't take it no more, I'm ready to go. Oh my God, I'm hungry. And so they said, let's get us something to eat, you know, like the Snickers, you know, get angry, you give them a Snickers, they change back to normal. That's me. It's like, give me some food. I need something to, you know. So, but it was fun in pulling things, and this is my first time directing, but I knew what I saw. A director is a visionary, so I saw things, and I'm like, I would tell her, no, go back and do it again, but this is what I want to hear. This is what I want to see. And no, say it like this. I said, stop being country. Come on, let's do it this way. Come on, So, and like for JSpeaks, I was like, no, you're not angry enough. But see, when JSpeaks was starting to do it, he was yelling all the time. I said, what is going on? You angry man? Stop. And so I said, anger is not always yelling.
Right.
Yeah. Anger could be settled, but it's the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was telling, so Jay got the hang of it. And I said, okay, this is how it's, because a lot of times people are not yelling at you when they're angry. It's the pulling of the clothes, the poking in the face, looking you hard and staring in the face. That's a part of anger. Those nonverbals. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. And them nonverbals will eat you up.
Yes.
Oh, they'll eat you up.
You know how when you're in church or whatever, or you at the store at your parents, they give you that nonverbal look.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know when you get home, it's going down. It's going
remember them days.
So I needed something like that, give you that nonverbal look at your wife, kind of thing. But I think that this is going to be an exciting night on the 28th. I think that everyone is going to leave feeling a different way, because our whole goal is to bring awareness to what we're talking about. People bring it up when somebody famous or someone else they know is going through it, and then they let it die down. You know what I'm saying? But we want all media outlets, radio, television, wherever, to really pick up the ball and just join us and make these change. And then also with counselors, we can't, sometimes people are the way they are because of what they've seen in their family, but it has to stop. Because I'm tired of hearing about people dying over, because I didn't cook my food, the food wasn't cooked right, or you wore the wrong clothes, or why were you talking to her, or why were you giving her compliments, the jealousy, all that just has to stop. Yeah.
It has to stop. I thought about when I was watching the preview, I thought about a time when I was younger and married, and how he used to trap me in rooms. He didn't put his hands on me, but he'll trap me in the room, and then he'll get to talking down to me.
Right.
And by the end of it, now I'm praying right through the whole thing, but by the end of it, like you said, you're dealing with the residue of what was said. Like you come out, we do that strong Black woman, I'm still standing, but we don't deal with what's left, the residue that's left. So a lot of us may not still be in a relationship, that type of relationship, but we still got that baggage and that brokenness going on. Exactly. I think a lot of healing is going to take place with this.
Right. Yes.
Absolutely.
And I think that's going to take place. It'll be surprise. It'll be interesting if he turns the 28th into a deliverance service.
Yes.
That's all I got to say.
Yes.
Man.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying,
Oh my God.
Because we gotta get this topic out of the shadow of being desensitized. We're desensitized to this.
Right.
Yeah.
We glaze over it. We see it so much in the news. It's like, oh, another domestic violence, another murder, another this, another that. Like, when are we gonna take this stuff seriously?
Right.
Yeah. They normalizing it, and
it's not normal. Like, for real.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then another thing too, when people come out of that, making sure that they get in counseling, making sure, because people get out of it, they get a new house, a new life, then they get a new man, and that's the testimony. But that's not, like I say, deliverance have to take place. Not when you can. I used to preach a sermon that says, you can take the girl out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the girl. But it's the same thing when you get out of dysfunction, when you get saved. It's a process in deliverance. So when you come out of a abusive relationship, my husband says it all the time. If a man hits a woman every morning, then one morning he wake up and stop hitting her, she gonna ask him what's wrong with him. That's because it's a mental state.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, but I
real
mean,
crazy.
it's like you said, they were, if a person was raised in a household
Mm-hmm.
where the father beat the mama, and
Mm-hmm.
the mama, he say, I love you, bring you flowers, and she stay,
Mm-hmm.
that son is raising that daughter is raising that. That's two
Right.
people that
Mm-hmm.
have been affected by this. So
Right.
now they go
Mm-hmm.
out their separate ways. She may not be a verbally abusive person, but she gonna take
Mm-hmm.
abuse,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And the same thing, he may take abuse or give abuse,
Right.
but we don't look at that,
Right.
we don't look at that.
But you know what? We have something called Purple Sundays where we go to different churches and we set up a table and then we give out information about domestic abuse, and then the leader, the pastor, whomever, would give us a minute or two to talk about the organization. Well, after the service, we went to. I'm not going to say the name of the church, but after the service, I was talking to one of the ladies. She said, "Well, I really thank you for saying what you did." And I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, what's going on?" She said, "Well, I was an abusive." She said, "I'm a twin." This is interesting. She's a twin. She said that she's a twin, and her brother. She has a brother that's a twin. Her twin. They both were married to abusive people.
Wow.
They both were married to abusive people. And I said, "Did you stay?" She said, "I stayed for my children, but when I got enough, I had to take my kids out of it." And I said, "Did your brother stay?" "No, he left." I said, "Now, when you remarry, did you remarry?" She said, "Yes." I said, "How is it now?" She said, "I'm so much at peace." And I said, "And that my brother, he remarried and he's good now too." So I found that very interesting. As twins, you end up attaching yourself to the same people. And that's one thing that we have to look out for, those signs. Because we wear masks. A lot of us wear
Yeah.
masks to hook you to come into the web. Okay.
Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
I get you into the web, now I got you. So now I'm going to massage you. I'm going to dine you. I'm going to wine and
Yeah.
dine you,
Yeah.
buy you, all that. But see, he prays. He prays. Not
Yes, he does.
pray, but he prays on those who are weak and who have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
And so that's what happens. And so you go to those people and you try to boost their ego and say, "I'm the one for you. No one loves you. I am, because all these things I've done for you." And then you caught in the web, and it's like, now I'm trying to get out. So now
Yeah.
the mask comes down. And it's
Mm.
like, why the food ain't cooked right? Why this ain't done? This is not done. Da, da, da. And like, oh my God, where this come from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm
So
sitting here, I'm like, oh Lord, because it's familiar. It's familiar for me. I was reading on this show because
mm-hmm.
like I say, a lot of times when we date, we tell that person
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I went through this. Oh, I don't feel good about this. And I'm we give them
So we shouldn't say what we've gone through when we're dating, or should we just keep it quiet? I'm just asking.
you gotta get to know a person first.
Yeah.
You really gotta, because a lot, like you said, this person is manipulative. They got, like my husband say, the representative is on the here's a representative. And let me just a testimony, I did that. I told him a whole lot of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then when the representative, when he got rid of his representative, now all of a sudden, yeah, I ain't your daddy. I don't do what your daddy did. It became that type of,
Right.
and I was like, and I, like you say, until that mask comes off, or
Right.
until that brain fog leaves,
right.
you're gonna get beat down,
Right.
until you realize, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Then you, like you say, you start hearing. Now you can hear what's
Right.
really going on.
Right.
So yeah, I think it takes time. People come out of a abusive situation, or even like childhood. You gotta get to know people.
Exactly. And not be so much of a rush to be in love.
Yeah.
Try, like you say, get to know the person. Sit back and learn how to be quiet and just be observant in what the person is doing, how they handle certain situations, how they handle themselves. If they easy to anger, those type of things. Are they condescending? Certain things you have to look for in a person. Always want you by their side. I mean, and like, call me when you get home, call me when you wake up, call me for lunch, call me for snack, call me for the, I'm like, man, and
oh my God,
break too. It's like, yeah, call me for a bathroom break. I'm like, oh, okay, you lost your mind.
Yeah.
So it's just too much calling going on.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, that's so crazy. That's the truth. That's Lord have mercy. And some women find that flattering for a man, but you don't realize that they are consuming all of your time, and in a minute, it's like you can't function when they're not around. You can't because they. Oh my God.
And then like I called you, why you didn't answer the phone on the
why you didn't answer the
Yeah, on the first ring. Well, I didn't hear the first ring.
Oh,
the first ring might be different from
I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom.
You're supposed to take the phone with you.
Oh my! Or this one right here. You on the phone and they say, "Who is that in the background?" What?
Right. Right, and you at work. Okay, you at work. So, okay, that's crazy.
It's a co-worker. What's his name? It sounds like a man. Well,
And you know what is so funny? It's not you that's insecure. They are the insecure ones.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really, and they don't know that they're very insecure. Yeah. Because when I sit back and see, I say, do you have separation issues? Do you have
right?
Issues? What's going on?
Separation anxiety, attachment, codependency, all of that. Yeah.
And they pour it all over on the other person.
Right.
I'm confident about myself. You the one ain't got no friends.
Exactly.
But I don't have no friends because I'm with you all the time.
Right.
It's massive.
Look, you said you was gonna be my best friend.
Right.
You don't need nobody. I'm your best friend.
Yeah.
I had to tell one of my friends because she said that when she got with the guy, he was cool, but then he started pointing out stuff about me and all this stuff, telling her that I was using her. Now I never asked her for anything, And so I told her, I said, "Are you listening to him? Are you listening to what he said? Are you processing it right?" Well, he just, he take care of me, and he just said, I said, "What?" I said, "Girl, you better get it together." And the next thing you know, she was calling me. She said, "Girl, I need you to come get me."
Wow. Wow. You need to you should bring her if you're coming. Bring her to the movie, and she'll see.
I don't know where she is.
Oh my.
Yeah, wow. She don't have to know. I pray for her daily.
Okay.
Yeah, because and hey, y'all know I'm a preacher. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Until you get delivered, you will constantly find yourself back in that pattern. Yeah. And you don't want to hear your friend reveal to you your pattern. Exactly. When a person gets to telling you, "Look, you just got out of this, he's doing the same thing," then you turn on me. But I don't mind you not being mad at me though. You be mad at me, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, something wrong with him. That's not healthy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Let's talk about Speak Out.
Yeah. Oh, Speak Out. I was like, yeah. Like, oh, she's talking about me.
Yes, Speak Out. It had got so good we forgot.
I forgot about Speak Out. Well, Speak Out is a product of the movie. I mean, it's an extension. The movie is an extension of Speak Out itself. So we go to different places and we put on plays, and that's bringing awareness and education as well. If anyone is interested in us bringing the play to their church, to their community centers, just reach out to us. That's not a problem. The way that we're doing it now is basically people will come and they just do donations towards the play. And then, we just take it from there. We used to, at one time, do fees, like tickets. But right now, because of the pandemic and the information needs to get out, we just do it that way. Because since the pandemic, we realized that it has tripled, or probably more than tripled, because of the pandemic. The hotlines are hot. People calling for help. A lot of the shelters are overwhelmed. They can't get any more people in. And that's something that we need to think about as a group of people, is that how can we come together and bring together shelters for women. And then I asked if there were these shelters for men. There's only 2 shelters in the U.S. for men that goes through abuse. And that's really sad, because no one believes that men can be abused as well. And that's the really sad part. And so, but we do Purple Sundays. That's where we go out to different churches on a Sunday, and we give out information, as I mentioned earlier. And then we do, we have a resource. We have a journal that's coming out this year with resource information in there as well. So the journal will be on Amazon.com, and then we're going to bring that out. What else? We have a podcast. We have a podcast called Speak Out Now podcast. We have that. What else are we doing, Jerome?
We work in the community with the Workforce Commission.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we have a contract with them, helping people find jobs, getting them ready for jobs and things like that. And then we also do Ailey School District. In February and October, we go speak to the kids over there about teen dating abuse, which is February is Teen Dating Abuse Awareness Month. So we go there and we talk to the teens about that. And that first time doing it, it was so awesome. We did a little skit, but the person came in like attacking me and pulling me, and the kids were like, "Oh no!" And just to see their reaction, they were ready to fight. I said, "No, it's a play. It's just a skit. Calm down, y'all. Calm down." So I had to warn them, because I didn't want them to come and beat up the guy, that was with me at the time that was doing it. And so, but we're willing to come out to even talk to women groups and men groups, but really to the women, to help them heal and do some education and awareness with them as well.
And we were asked to go. I don't know if we've ironed out the details on it, but we were asked to go to the prison too.
Yeah. They want to bring it to the prison. So if you see us on CNN on the lockdown, and the ladies say, so
it'll be like Pastor J reporting. Listen, it's going down.
I don't want to get shanked or locked down the prison. I'm like, wait, because if Jerome plays a part of beating the woman, and I said, wait a minute, we're not finished yet.
Look, I'm gonna grab you and I'm running. You gonna be on my shoulders. I'm running.
Have you ever seen Jerome run? It's comical.
I'm out of strength of Samson. I'm picking up everybody. We running them out of there. For real.
Oh my Lord.
So yeah,
man.
I think that's awesome. Going back to the young girls, that because these high schools, it's a lot of young ladies.
Yeah.
Going through violence.
Cheryl, tell her what you said about what you found out about the girls.
Yeah, when I asked somebody that's part of the superintendent for HISD, and I said, well, what is the rating? I said, is it more females or males that's more aggressive when it comes to dating? And they said it's the females. It's the females. And I was shocked.
I already know.
I was shocked. I said the females.
Oh,
They said,
for
you just
real.
don't know. Those
I'm
boys coming there crying. Like, she won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. She's beating me up.
Because she's flashing tires and everything.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The
But
females.
this is middle school.
Oh yeah. Look, middle school to high school. They when they get to freshman in high school and all of that, sophomore, they get in their cars.
Oh,
some of them selling drugs. So and
wow. But if they tell me it's elementary, I'm like, oh my God, we got issues.
We got some
major issues.
Shut the whole school down. When they say it's an elementary, shut the whole school down. We got to shut the whole school.
And back in the day, I know they might say something, but back in the day, everybody line up. Where's that belt?
Make a line.
The belt or the pattern. Yeah.
Look, and you had that kid say, I ain't going first, you go first. You go first.
Too funny, man. Yeah, I had a girl in the 7th grade wanted to fight me all the time.
Well, when I was in the 7th grade, I didn't have no respect to person. I fought everybody. I just fought everybody. I was a little fighter.
Well,
my mom was like,
but for me, I didn't fight. I got beat up, so I'm the opposite.
I got a twin. For me. I got a twin sister. She didn't have to fight. I had her back. I just beating everybody up. I remember the tetherball court and everything.
Wow.
Okay. They don't even have tetherball no more. For real.
Now tetherball was dangerous though. You could, baby, that ball went around that pole. You better get out of the way.
Okay, that ball was hard. For real.
If you weren't ready, you got to get out the way. You got to get out the way.
You had to have calluses on your hand to play that game.
Because you finna mess them up.
Yes. Yes. And then also, we're working on sequel 2. There's a sequel to this movie that we're coming out with. It's going to be a part 2 to this movie. So in order to understand the second part, people will have to see the first movie. But it won't be 2.5 hours. I'll tell you that. Okay. It won't be that long.
Well, still watch.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm auditioning. When I get
you want to audition? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm serious. Whoever
I've been in a play. I've been in a playbook. I've been in 2 plays, and yeah, I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready?
JSpeaks, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Okay, I believe you. Every time me and him get on here, everything I say, but I'm serious.
I think you can do it. I believe you.
You can
so when I call on you, you coming, right?
I'm coming. Look, on 2 wheels.
Okay. 2 wheels.
Don't
bring a gun, but 2 wheels. Okay.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not violent anymore. I got saved. But I'm excited. I'm excited because, like you said, they have swept this under the rug. Everything is about COVID now, so everything else is just going crazy. So we need to push harder. We need to get together. There's a lot of women going through it. And there's a lot of men going through it, and a lot of men are not going to confess because they don't want to feel like they a punk because they wife will beat them up, But I had a friend. He came to me. He said, "Pastor," he said, "my wife is beating me." He was a big old dude. He said he woke up. His wife was sitting on his chest, punching him in the face. That's how he woke up. Yes, and prayed with him, and I told him, I said she need counseling. He found out there's a couple things going on in her life, But sometimes when people get in a relationship, one person is dominant or one person is getting all the attention, everything is about them, and the other person is left over here.
Right.
She blacked out. She just went crazy. So there's a lot of people that need to hear about this.
And what you just said is something similar that's in the movie. Something similar to that. I'm not gonna say much because I'm gonna get in trouble. If I keep talking, I'm gonna tell you, we need to go see. Forget that $25. We saw it already. She told us the whole movie.
I'm sending by $25.
So yeah, it's really unique. And people that see JSpeaks get so upset. There are people that's upset with him right now because they said, well, sure, is he really like that? I said, No, I said, no, you're not.
But see that I got upset because I know he ain't like that. I was like, look at this here.
But you don't know the other side.
I was like, he's playing that part too good. He playing that part too good.
Yeah,
like,
you did.
But that's what's good about it though. They, you know, he look, because I was looking at that, I was like, is that Jack? I said, I know you lying. Look.
I'm surprised you didn't call me.
I was, you know, after you see somebody play a part,
right.
You know how it is with movies. When you see a person that you, an actor that you love, and then all of a sudden they play a part where they acting a fool, you's like, I'm through with him. When I see him, I'm going upside his head. He had no business. I'm like, you know, that's a role, right?
Right.
But you know what, Queenie, we did a podcast episode where we strictly focused on men.
Right.
And we interviewed how many? About 6 men?
Yeah, we had 6 or 7 men, but we had over like 3,000 people that viewed it.
Yeah.
And they were like really impressed that the guys opened up the way they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go back and check out our Facebook page. It's on our Facebook page and it's on our YouTube channel. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna link all that up. Because I think this is awesome. But you know, I was just talking to my son the other night and I said I was thinking about doing a improv show where not comical, but more of storytelling, you know, where it's like it's acting without the stage and screen. People are on there and we're going through a whole script, you know. And when I hear y'all talking, I'm like, oh, that would be a good improv to do.
Absolutely.
You know, look, we call it pass the script. So it's like one person start off, and then the next person grab it and they go with it. Then the next person grab it and go with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
I like that. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. Yeah, let me know when you're going to do that one. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
But me and my son have been doing it for years. So I was like, oh, this would be a bad little podcast. He was like, well, hook it up, mama. Hook it up. I was like, okay. We'll hook it up.
There you go.
But I have enjoyed you. Listen, I'm auditioning. Okay, just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Okay, give us all the information. We need to know where to get tickets. I'm gonna send out the preview again. And on my page, on all of my page, I got 150 of them. It's okay. Put up all of them. So give us information on how we can how they can get tickets.
Basically go on our page, our Facebook page, and on our Facebook page you can see where you could go to purchase your tickets. We're not doing any tickets at the door. I felt that's it's going to be a little bit too much at that time. It is going to be a red carpet event. We have the backdrops, we have the red carpet. You'll stand in front of it, take your pictures. It's going to be a pre-reception from 6 to 6:45. A pre-reception, food, spread of food for everyone that's coming at 6:45. And then that time you could go and get your seat where you can find a seat. There's no assigned seats. First come, first serve, that kind of thing to get you a good seat. And then from there, we have a special thing that we're doing before the movie, and then after the movie, then we will start. After that, then we will start the movie. That's basically it. And it's going to be at the Matchbox downtown, Matchbox Houston, and I believe the address is 3400 Main Street. And so that's where it'll be. And we're in Studio 2. So I think they have like 4 to 5 studios. So we're in studio 2.
Okay, so for the people that love to just show up at the door, they just gonna try you and show up at the door. You know, oh, I ain't worried about it. I'll just show up.
You won't get in.
Forget about it.
In such a nice way.
It's going because there's too much going on. It's gonna be too much going on. So we won't have anyone to handle that. You know, the money part. We won't have anyone to handle that. And so, I mean, we probably will, but realistically, and be nice about it. Get your ticket.
Get your ticket and stop playing.
Right, because we have to know how many people are going to be there because we're having the food catered and set up. So for that, we want to make sure we have enough food. And also we're doing popcorn and sodas and water for the movie. Nice hot popcorn. We have a popcorn machine. You get all the popcorn you want. So we're going to feed you and give you some drinks, non-alcohol. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, you got drinks, alcohol. No alcohol, please, no alcohol.
You had me at popcorn.
Okay, popcorn and butter. And butter. Salt.
I know that's right.
And butter.
Yeah.
So this has been exciting for me. JSpeaks. I promise after I see the whole movie, I'm not gonna treat you different. I'm gonna be on the phone with him. I'm gonna say, what you say? I know you.
Right?
Just flashback. I'm gonna just flash. I'm
like,
just
it's me.
They'll be like, get her, she tripping. Get her, she
Yeah,
tripping.
she gonna snap at me.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Get her, she tripping. Jesus, get her, Jesus. You know they gonna sick Jesus on me. Get her, Jesus.
Man, I got everybody tripping on me right now seeing the trailer. They putting in the comments, really, JSpeaks? Really?
I'm serious. I'm telling you. You talking about call you. When I saw that, I say, I say, I can't.
Look, I cringe looking at myself. For real.
But it's like it's a totally different look. Nobody recognized you. Not for real. Not for
at
real.
all.
Cause I promise I didn't see you. I saw somebody that I was like, look, when I watch movies, right? And my husband say, I always find somebody to kill. I always sit there and say, oh, they need to go and take him out of there. That he need to go. He got to go. You always trying to kill somebody in the movie. JSpeaks, no offense. I'm talking about your character. I was sitting there talking about,
Yeah, Don got to go.
got to go.
I got to go, right.
Don got to go. But you know what? Everybody, you know what? Everybody, Nancy White, Joseph Gwynn,
Chevette Capers.
Yeah, Chevette Capers.
Deidre Brown.
Who? Oh,
Deidre Brown.
Yep, Deidre Brown. We had a judge, Emily. She played the judge. Just all every
and LaShawn.
And Sean, right. Sean Fulton, yes. So everybody, man, everybody brought their A game.
Who's the wife? Who's the wife?
Chevette Capers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, this is the twist is that it's a man being abusive to the wife, and then there's the wife being abusive to the husband.
Oh,
but there's a part that you guys have to see what takes place with the wife being abusive to the husband.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta see that. Gotta see that.
And then also there's a counseling session as well. Really. So we try to put everything in there, Yeah. And then the ending part is interesting too. I can't tell you about the ending, but
don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you anymore.
But I'm not. Hey, if you need me, go ahead and put that all in my purse. I'm gonna be.
Hey, why not, bring it?
Look, I'm gonna have my duffel bag. She gonna say, "All right, in the name of Jesus," I'm gonna pull out a prayer shawl. Look, baby, I'm good.
And what's the name of your church? Eagles United Ministry.
We just started out in Texas City. We out in Texas City.
Oh, in Texas City. Okay.
So we building out there right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Y'all know, hey, soon as I'm ready, I'm calling.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, listen, I got a bunch of ladies coming.
Come on.
Okay.
Powerful.
And then in August we go to the end of August we go to New Orleans and there's ministry there that we do for women and men, for people there. It's basically supposed to be a women's conference that I do every year. So I decided to incorporate it, the domestic abuse part as well.
Awesome. So much coming up. JT, you got to keep me in the know. I also have 100 podcasts, so we got to get you on one of them.
Okay.
One or two of them. I gotta look. Well, I turned into a network. You know, the network. So I got so many different shows with different hosts.
Right.
So that's why I say you got to get you on a couple of them. You know,
that's right.
Are you able to show the clip now? The video? Are you able to show that clip?
Well,
now?
I didn't hook it up. I didn't hook up the share screen. So
okay.
That's all right. It's gonna be going out there. Now, is it a way for me to get that for my YouTube channel as well?
Yes. You could just send her the link, and then you could do that.
Yes.
Send you the link.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Okay. And then I'll take the audio from it and put it on my podcast. Okay. Oh, I'm working this thing out.
Okay. And then October the 15th, we have our domestic awareness walk. October the 15th. I'm gonna start walking now. JSpeaks, I'm trying to be serious. You get on my nerves. Let me tell y'all something. I have lost weight, so I'm practicing walking now. Because when I get out there, I remember catching the video with JSpeaks. And so I gotta get out there. I gotta be out there. I need the t-shirt. I may come out there as Loretta with my little gray wig. If I come out there as Loretta, bring Loretta, let y'all meet Loretta. She out of control, but she'll be all right.
Not Loretta, but Loretta.
It's Loretta. Loretta Boucher. That's her name. Loretta Boucher.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she an old school Christian lady with style and grace. Y'all
come on here.
Okay.
Come on here, style and grace.
Style and grace.
Come on.
I want to see her. I want to meet her.
Loretta is something else. See, Loretta got some stories. She on YouTube too. Y'all need to go check Loretta out on YouTube too.
Okay.
She got a gospel medley that she sings, and it's
Can you sing?
Oh yeah, I can sing.
Okay, let me hear something.
Ooh, I'm on the spot. Let's start this shit. I told you JSpeaks it was gonna happen, right?
Come on here. Let's get it.
Let me hear something.
Okay, let's see. I sing because I'm happy. I'm nervous, y'all. I sing because I am free. Yeah, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. Amen.
That's good.
When I'm not nervous, I sound a little better than that. But when I'm not nervous,
no, you're good.
Oh, she's a whole recording artist out here while she being modest.
Oh, she's a recording artist. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I just preach at the church. JSpeaks, don't get me in trouble. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on YouTube. I'm watching people on YouTube. I'm watching Twitter. Thank y'all for y'all support. Those that are on Facebook.
Man, thank y'all.
Look, love shouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
The movie. This ain't no play. The movie Y'all, it's coming up. Make sure you get your tickets. Play this back. Hopefully, JSpeaks can go into the comments and drop some good information, a link or something,
Absolutely.
so that y'all get your tickets. Because when you show up at the place, talking about can I get a ticket? All you could get is a popcorn and directions home. You don't be playing with people. Like, stop playing.
You're not getting no free popcorn.
Oh,
They got to pay for that popcorn. They got
$25
through the door. I'm gonna be there like paparazzi. My guys was so I'm gonna be there like paparazzi. I'm gonna say, oh, you didn't know. No, you can't come in here. Catch it in.
Yeah. On the back end, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Well, we gotta get together. I hope that I get to meet you in person. I have
definitely, yes. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I knew JSpeaks was gonna try to throw me out tonight, but it's all good.
No. Not on purpose.
SpeakOutInc.org.
That's
SpeakOutInc.org. We love y'all. Remember that without faith, it's impossible to please God, but with God, all things are possible. God bless you.
Thank y'all for having us.
Yes,
hey,
thank you. Mm-hmm.
Come again.
Absolutely.
Love you all. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hold